Hello, welcome back to Soul, everyone. I'm playing some Ranked today. I've brought out the Toad for a little change. I think we're going to go with a reasonably strong left flank here. Pterodactyl Riders with my slow boys. Triceratops is going to hide behind the building, and then the Fire Lizard behind the Newt Braves. Triceratops is going to provide some flanking support for this flank here. Never faced off against Grand Gui before, but oh boy, we've got some Darkborn. What do we have? 15 spears, we got a bolt thrower, we got Darkborn Priestess on Darkborn Crossbows, we've got a Hydra and then a Chariot on the right-hand flank. We unfortunately get shot by a bolt thrower. I was just barely in range there. That's unfortunate. So easy peasy thing here. We're going to move up with these. We're going to web the Hydra. Hydra doesn't get to move for many turns. Okay, we lose a couple of Saurus. That's our elite infantry. We need to keep them alive if possible. We don't really have anything to worry about on the right-hand flank. We also don't have anything to worry about on the left-hand flank. This has more javelins. I'm more concerned about getting the javelins in than about having the Triceratops in with its 4 short bows. Okay, spears are moving up. I'm kind of okay with that combat. We're gonna pop the javelins. He only loses 1 to our javelins on 3 up saves. Unfortunate for me. I definitely could have moved better here. I think I needed to move my Newt Braves sort of over this way a little bit so that I could clear a way for my Fire Lizard to fire. Is there any way that I can possibly get it in without giving his bolt thrower a shot? I think that is in. It will allow him to charge me with his chariot, I think. Maybe not, though. I don't think his base can fit there. Like, it should be in. I should be able to see. It's showing that I can see him. Line of sight in this game is wonky at times. For sure. That's unfortunate. All I had to do was move this over just a little bit. I'm still very rusty. I haven't played PvP in a long, long time here. That's what I figured would happen there. So let's flee. And then we can get the Triceratops into the back of the chariot, maybe finish it off, win this flank. I'll certainly countercharge. Yeah, he's gonna shoot the fire lizard, probably? No, he goes for the pterodactyls and wipes them. Okay. Unfortunate for me. I don't think he can flee from there. I'm gonna web the Hydra once more. Oh yeah, what does he have on his sorcerers? Oh, he also has web. Okay. Well, you know, that is a little bit of a problem for me. My Triceratops is now stuck. And I have lost most of my melee unit. It's very unfortunate. We'll fire off our bows. We swing back. Okay, we win combat, but they're elves, so they're gonna stick. Whoa, the elves break and run? Excuse me? What the hell, man? That never happens. We're going to get rear charged. We're going to counter charge there. Keep them off the objective. I think I lose this one. There's not really anything I can do about it. We are winning the objective pretty handily, but that's not going to be enough to make up for the fact that his Hydra is about to get in on me. I guess I can keep it from charging for 2 more turns, but then I definitely can't kill it. Hang on. That's not a charge. I have to get rid of his chariot somehow. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. Can't get rid of the chariot, can't get rid of the bolt thrower with a charge. Might as well fire off a couple of shots at the bolt thrower, I suppose. Yeah, Hydra into the zone, but it won't actually matter for him. Ancient Knowledge. So that we can keep the Hydra out of combat for 2 more turns. Almost certainly going to lose this combat. Yes, I do in fact lose this combat. Nothing to be done about it. We don't flee. Doesn't matter though. We do hold with the fire lizard. I'm certainly better in combat than he is. Win by 4. We've removed their rank bonus. They do break off. It's good for me. My lord is dead. Do we keep charging off the Darkborn spears? They just need an 8. So I will rear charge them to keep them fleeing off the board. Oh! Well, now that's really interesting. So bolt throwers and cannon crews and stuff can now charge after they reposition. That's very interesting. Yeah, they rally. That sounds about right to me. I'll fire off a short bow here. Doesn't do anything. I'm gonna go finish off this chariot. My left flank is completely dead. Divine Favor for the fire lizard, I guess, to try and make sure he doesn't take any more wounds. Fire lizard's the only thing that I have that can maybe possibly get rid of the Hydra with a good fire breath roll. Hydra, big attacks. Yeah, our lord is definitely dead. Charging Immortal Cannon, however. Luchas. Yes, the cannon may become immortal at some point. We'll see. Okay, we draw there. And these Darkborn Spears are going to come in on my flank and win that combat against the Nuke Braves. No charges to be had here. Okay, he completely abandons the objective. Good to know. To fire into my Triceratops? I mean, that's not happening, friend. Yeah, he strips a wound off of him. We're going to try and blow up this crossbow unit. It's not much. It's really not much. It's done. If I can just keep the infantry off of the objectives, I might be able to win the game on points. Assuming he can't kill my Triceratops. That's 110 points on the table that he is going to have some trouble getting rid of. He's running out that turn timer there. I think Darkborn are very good in 500 points. I think that they are like just super strong overall. I don't know if my opponent realizes that he currently doesn't have this zone scored. I guess I'll pass. I want to see if his chariot rallies and or what these Darkborn Spears are doing. I think I'm going to shoot short bows into the Priestess and then charge into that combat with the Triceratops and try and finish off his caster and crossbow unit, because they are worth a substantial amount of points. Then again, the chariot is a definite problem. You get 2 hits. We get 1 kill. Yeah, I think I need to send the Triceratops into the crossbows. Of course, the chariot rallies. He's going to be able to get a charge off on my fire lizard and kill it. We get a draw. We're slowly killing the bolt thrower. I'm going to charge you. Actually, I could have sent the fire lizard in, honestly. But I kind of want to keep it unengaged so that it can fire. Fire, it's fire. Sorry, I don't want these messages to keep popping up. I'm going to exit Discord. How did he flee? Like, seriously, I was too close for him to be able to flee there. There's no way that he was fleeing. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that if you get fled from, you can still use your bows. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, Grand Gui doesn't understand that he's not holding the objectives, I don't think. I don't know if he will with this either. If he rallies, I'm pretty sure it counts as scoring, but I don't know if it counts as scoring if it doesn't rally. Okay, hang on. What I'm trying here is to get into the side arc of the chariot where it cannot charge me. If it wants to flee, that's fine. I'm trying to be as far away as possible so that he can't... I think I can actually make it so that he can't countercharge, and that I'm facing 3.4. No, the Hydra will be able to side charge me no matter what I do. Okay, it's fine. I'll take a counter charge from the Hydra. Oh, we get the chariot. Very nice. Big damage there. Okay, so that's actually really good for me. They do rally. We roll our save. We do not make it. Come on. Yes! We get the bolt thrower. We lose combat. Newts are not good at holding, but they hold! Oh my goodness. Look at that. 8 Braves against 4 Darkborn Spears is almost certainly a loss for me. I will attempt the charge. It does not matter. He side charges me with the Hydra. And the Triceratops actually can't kill the Hydra in combat, so it will slowly just wear me down over time. So I have to decide if I want to go after the Hydra. I think I have to go after the Hydra with my Fire Lizard. There's not really any other choice. Oh, it's final turn. Never mind. It literally doesn't matter what I do. Hide the Fire Lizard so that he can't shoot it with bows and Shadow Bolts and potentially kill it. That is the obvious move here. I think he still wins. Because he has more value on the field than I do. He's killed my caster, he's killed my my expensive infantry unit. He won't kill the Triceratops. He probably isn't killing the Newt Braves. Do we maybe somehow win combat here? That would be excellent. No, we don't. Okay. If we won combat, there's a good chance that they ran off the board. My god. Alright, that's fine. Okay, win by 1. Hydra routes. That's really weird. I think that counts as fleeing, which means that it's... Oh my goodness, I get the full points. We get a massive victory. Routing the Hydra at the end was huge, but just holding the objectives was the real main factor in that win there, guys. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, I am going to hop into another match. Let's see if we can get an opponent again instantly. I'm just doing a little bit of practice here because there is a tournament upcoming, and I'm going to bring the Ultra Cheese Double Web Wide-Mouthed Wizard. Brangui again, okay. This time over a single objective. Let's see if we can not have our Pterodactyl Riders shot out from under us this turn. I definitely don't. So I think that on this map, the person with the mountain is like heavily disadvantaged because you really want to be on the objective there. Which unit is wider? I think the Saurians are wider. They will cover the Pterodactyl Riders slightly better. Fire Lizard behind you. I'm hoping that the Bolt Thrower is not right here. And that should hopefully keep the Triceratops safe from Bolt Throwers. Bolt Thrower in the woods. He definitely can see my Triceratops if he wants to shoot it. Maybe we'll get to use our Pterodactyl Riders this game for something. I'd love to jam the One of the big changes in the patch was that objectives no longer score turn 1. Pretty sure I'm hidden behind the forest from the Bolt Thrower here. And I can see the Darkborn Spheres because they have leapt into the woods. Doesn't do anything, unfortunately. He has webbed my Pterodactyl Riders to the ground, which is expected. Probably going to shoot at my Newts. No, he goes after the Saurus. Okay. Wow, that's a really, really good roll. Then again, I also got a really, really good roll. To counteract that. I can't really do much there, unfortunately. Bolt thrower has still not gone. I'm going to move up and throw javelins. 4-ups to hit. Wow! Man, 3-up saves are really reliable in this game, apparently. I don't think the bolt thrower can see my fire lizard, which is good for me. It's definitely very helpful. Okay, the Hydra is coming up. He wants to get that Hydra into combat ASAP here, it would seem. I don't think that my Saurus will kill a Hydra in combat, but I'm gonna give it a try. If we can get a side charge, we can get a side charge. The Hydra can flee, but I'll be completely okay with that. And I think that should probably block line of sight still. I'm going to web the Darkborn Chariot. Yeah, I don't think he can see the pterodactyls. He cannot. Okay, good. Oh, he kills 2 Saurus, though. That's really bad for me. Okay. Give me some fire breath on those Darkborn spears. Oh! We decimate the unit! Oh my goodness! Now that is a beautiful thing to see. He gets to declare first charge. He wants to go in with the Hydra. Okay, he goes in with the Darkborn Spears. I think I'll countercharge there. I think I can win that combat. I need to get into the zone regardless of whatever else happens, so... we will charge here. I don't think that we kill the Hydra, but we can lock it up and then continue to keep the Darkborn Chariot out of things. Perfect. Okay, the Hydra runs away. That's certainly helpful. Confirmed charges there. Our Pterodactyl Riders will be vulnerable to bolt throwers now, which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, you can definitely see me now. Can I, like, put them somewhere in reserve where they can't be shot? Yes, I can. Now, let me see here. Oh yeah, we can, like, go over terrain. I totally forgot about that. Flyer's OP. I don't want them to get shot by the crossbowers. Those crossbows are quite nasty. What if we just go like this? Hang on. A little bit more to the right there. And then just, like, turn? No, it's definitely going to be like this. Then we turn like that. They can probably see me. I don't know if they can move through here, actually, though, because there's not enough room for their base. It's going to continue killing my toad, which makes me very sad. No, you're not getting through there, bro. 12 people in chat. Wow, for a random impromptu stream? That's fun. Thanks, guys. Sorry about my dog barking. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. She's going nuts about something. Okay, I have had my fire lizard, unfortunately, stuck to the ground. He can't really do anything at all this game. Let me get an arcane web on that Darkborn Chariot once again. Or do we want to divine favor the Newt Braves so they take less casualties? That seems like it might be worth it. It's 9 attacks. We'll basically reduce the number of casualties by 1 to 2 on average. I think it's better to just keep the chariot out of combat. I'm gonna get shot with a bolt thrower and lose 2 more Saurians probably on average. Activate the fire lizard. We can't do anything with it. Triceratops is so slow, man. Hey, nice! Wow, we don't lose any additional Saurians? That's actually huge. I think that the Triceratops needs to try and deal with these bows. We're going to outflank the bows and just completely destroy them. The crossbows will be dying this game, I hope. Because we're going to charge with the toad in here, and we're going to charge the Triceratops in the back. If they lose combat and fail their save, which is unlikely... We hold? We hold! We hold! That's really good for us. Yeah, intercept. And then we charge in... Nope, you're not getting to flee. You get charged. You get double charged, bitch. Confirm charges. His sorceress. We actually have a reasonable chance of killing the Hydra with our pterodactyl riders. And I'm going to divine favor here with the Saurians. He will get to rear charge me with the chariot. I'm wondering if it's even worth it to put the fire breath into the Hydra or not. I feel like it might not be worth it. If I had bows on the pterodactyl riders, maybe. But regardless of that, I think that we go like here. I think you can see me there, but I will have cover. And then we can intercept the Hydra, keep it from getting into that combat. The Hydra will just kill my fire lizard, though. We roll a really good fire breath. We might kill him. No, we don't kill him. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Reposition? Really? Okay. That's not a great place to be. 9 attacks on 4s. At power 5, he's making 4-up saves. The Hydra probably won't die. And then he'll beat up my Pterodactyl Riders big time. Would we rather have them just charge the Chariot? Keep it out of combat? I mean, it's only making 3 power 3 attacks if we charge it. We have a pretty good chance of killing it. Let's do that. We'll go after the Chariot. Come on, make your saves. Big dice spike. That's what we like to see. What? No! Oh, we lose the zone. Come on, man. Oh, fuck you. We make all our saves. Only hit twice with the Triceratops as usual. Please fail your save. Please fail your save. Fuck! Damn it! That was a really good chance, and that was pretty much the only chance we had there. Okay, we can't do that. We're going to charge these then. I'd rather keep the Hydra out of that combat so that we can maybe win and kill the Darkborn Priestess. I think that this one's a total loss, guys. I don't think that there's any possible way that we win this. It's literally a game of millimeters. Like, he just jammed me out. We'll Divine Favor the Saurians so that they don't get hit on 3s. And we might be able to pull out a miracle here. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Whiff on the Chariot, yes. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Oh! Oh, no way! We wipe them! We whiff on the Bolt Thrower. But it might break and run. Oh! We had no rights. We had no right winning that. That is nuts. Okay, our Fire Lizard breaks and runs away, but that's totally fine. And then, do our newts break off the board? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Okay. Okay. If we flee, we don't get to use spells. But if we don't flee, we just die. So I think we flee. And then I'm going to try and rear and side charge the Hydra and kill it. He gets to hold the zone for free, unfortunately. Nothing to be done about it. Let's see, do we rally? We do rally. On a 10. We do not rally. Yes, Spart, this is against another person. We don't rally. Oh my goodness. That's really bad. Fire off some shots at the Darkborn Spears. Doesn't do a goddamn thing. Okay, do we go into the rear of the Darkborn Chariot, or do we try and actually kill the Hydra? I'll try and kill the Hydra. Oh man, that right there just lost me the game. Those two things running off is majorly bad for us. No, you're not fleeing. I'm gonna try and kill you. Yeah, Syric, it definitely really hurts. There's nothing for me to do about it though. If somehow our Toad lives, we get to use spells again next turn. Not that it's going to really matter very much. We lose by 2. Do we hold on an 8? We don't. We break off and flee. Do we kill the Hydra? We have a pretty good chance at it. Oh, baby. Okay, we might be back in this. Nah, it's too much score. He had the objective for like 4 turns. It's impossible for us to come back from that. Intercept. If I flee, then I'm destroyed. Unless I would rally, but I don't think I'm gonna rally. Two hits back. Please break them. Oh, we do. Look at that. Nice. Now, there's a chance here that he whiffs. And, okay, there's still a chance that we hold. We do hold. Okay. So we don't count as read it off, but he gets 250 points from the objective, and there's no way that we can win that. What? How did I win? How did I win, dude? Seriously? How is that even possible? He had the objective. I guess it's because I routed his spears for 120 extra points. And wow. That's crazy, man. Triceratops saves the day. Yeah, for real. The Triceratops really did his job there really well. Charged the spears and routed them off. That's crazy, man. Destroying the Hydra won me the game. So that gamble... So literally gambling twice won me the game. If he had actually routed the Pterodactyl Riders off, he would have won. Because I get the full points from these because they didn't route. That's crazy. You almost tabled him. Yeah, but he almost tabled me. Like, all I had left was my SLAAD and my Triceratops, and, like, a couple of dudes. What are they called? Pterodactyls. Okay, Ancient Toad in the center. Triceratops, head up the flank, friend. And then I think I'm gonna do it like this. I don't know what list this is. I'm gonna guess it's probably Zombies into the Sunset. Also known as Thriller Night. Cruz posted a list with like nothing but zombies just a couple days ago. He's one of the top ranked players. So if it's that, we might be screwed. Okay, it's a slightly more balanced list. We've got 2 dire wolves, we've got 2 big units of spears. Of course, we have Raised Dead, but we also have Hex of Ruin. Interesting. Yeah, we have successfully screened ourselves. The zombie giant is actually a big problem for me. Wow. Okay, that was really lucky on my part. That catapult should have absolutely decimated my unit, but instead it just did absolutely nothing. Okay, I am going to web his I'm gonna web these dire wolves, and then I'm gonna do something very cheeky with my pterodactyls. I won't reveal it just in case the person playing is watching the stream. I'm gonna pass. This is a five unit list. Most people play with 6 unit lists. I think he's probably just gonna tar pit my elite infantry with his giant. Alright, Sirik, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate that. We'll see you later. Have a good one. I think we gotta really hope that our javelins can thin his numbers enough that we can just get through these skeletons, no problem. I think he's just out of my javelins there. Yeah. He's gonna end up just out of my javelins pretty much no matter what I do, I think. Yep. Nothing to be done about that, unfortunately. I'm just trying to make it so that the direwolves can't charge me. Or side charge me, I should say, perhaps. Because they will mulch my Braves, no problem. I got some shots at his direwolves. Okay, nothing happens. Is he gonna put his giant into my Triceratops? Or does he want to slowly grind down my Saurian warriors with that thing? Now, the giant's a problem because it has putrid stench. And the necromancer can technically heal it, I think? Hang on. No, Raise Dead is only for archers. Reanimate, I think, is the other spell. Okay, he doesn't commit the giant just yet. He has stopped me from doing my sneaky plan that I wanted to do. I'm gonna fire breath his big unit of skellies with the necromancer. We get a few of them. That's not too shabby. I think his dogs can get my Newt Braves in the side. Nope. It's a frontal charge for the dogs. If they want to take it. Which I think they probably will take, honestly. Do you go for the catapult? I think we do go for the catapult. If he tries to do anything sneaky, like turning around to fight them, I have a pretty good ability to just side charge him, and side charging is what you ultimately really want against skeleton spear bricks. These things are super nasty to try and grind down because they just swing so many times at you. He gets to take first turn here. I think I might isolate his wolves on this side and let these wolves come up. Okay, I have no choice. Those wolves are coming up. Goes into the woods with them? Interesting choice. No? Goes after the pterodactyl riders? No? Yes, gives himself the option of going after the pterodactyl riders. Okay. That makes sense to me. I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish here. What? He just concedes? Alright, I mean, free points. Wait, it counts as a loss? Counts as a loss with no loss of ELO? Okay. I guess he just didn't want to face the quadruple web list anymore. Honestly, can't blame him. That list was pretty solid, though. I mean, I think he definitely had a chance. Supreme Warlord. Stien. This is Abyssal. So I don't have to worry about guns whatsoever. For the first time thus far. Okay, Pterodactyl Riders on the left flank, I think, makes the most sense. They can just fly over that. Yeah, I mean, heavy infantry right in the center. Newt Braves back them up, and then Triceratops on the flank, I suppose. What do we got? An Archdevil. Abyssal Sorcerer on Manticore. This guy hasn't played since before the patch. He only has one spell on this wizard. I'm surprised the game lets you play with that. That's actually really funny. Okay, two Abyssal Hounds. Big unit of Northman Axe, not spread out. I think that this is a mistake. You should absolutely be spreading these out so they get more attacks. Zahiri or the Ancient? Malithor Hobescent. This might just be a generic army that this guy is playing. 2 hand weapons on the Abyssal is an interesting choice. Only power 5, but 7 attacks. I mean, with Frenzy, pretty damn annoying to deal with, honestly. Can't get my javelins on him. Unfortunate, it makes me sad. How about my Fire Breath? I can definitely get my Fire Breath on the Northman Axe, and he won't be able to charge me. Ooh! Get pooped on. Okay, yeah, he goes for the side charge with the hounds. Makes sense to me. Got a little bit of a traffic jam happening here. Put them up there. Javelins don't come into play. Okay, here comes the other unit of hounds. What's he gonna do? Side charge on the Newt Braves? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Hounds are really quite good, in my opinion. I think people underestimate the efficacy of them. We are going to... Hang on. Give me a second here, guys. He has flyers. I'm gonna go with this laddie. I'm going to Arcane Web the Archdevil. I'm very concerned about that Archdevil. I'm wondering if my Pterodactyl Riders can make it over here. They can, but they can't get behind the hounds. All of this is bad stuff for me. I think I'd rather keep the fire lizard alive. So I'm going to jam out the hounds with the pterodactyl riders. I probably should have placed them slightly differently so that I was facing in this direction so that the manticore can't side and or rear charge me. Yeah, this makes sense. Manticore out to the flank. Probably also, yeah, he's in my Newt Brave side arc, so no matter what happens, he gets to side charge my Newt Braves. It's basically, I think, what he's got in mind here. I'm gonna fire off my short bows against the Abyssal Hounds. We get 2 hounds. We can still charge them because we're close enough. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna intercept that. Yes, he wants that fight. Okay, we countercharge. I want that fight too. I don't really want that fight, but I will take it rather than getting smacked real hard. I don't want this fight. He gets 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. We're probably going to lose this combat and flee. I think we still take it, though. That's really weird. I don't think that should have ended up like that, but it is what it is, man. I think we can potentially jam him out of the objective with the fire lizard, while also thinning out the numbers here. Oh, very nice. Get rid of some Northman Axe. Thin out the infantry real nice. He's going to try and get some kind of funky charge with his Archdevil here. Or maybe try and jam me out of the objective. I'm not 100% on that one. Yeah, try and jam me out of the objective. That makes sense. Archdevil, definitely a nasty customer we don't want to deal with, if possible. What is this that he's messing with? I don't understand the purpose here. Okay. It's fine. We get into the objective. Do we try to win combat with the Newt Braves? Or at least make it so that they don't break and run away and get chased down? Or do we ensure that we win the combat here? We have 9 attacks. He has 10 attacks. He'll certainly wipe my unit. I might not kill his. Divine Favor. Keep them in the fight. Let's try and keep them in the fight. Yeah, you can't get into the objective, man. I've jammed you out of it. Okay. He's fine with that, apparently. Oh, yeah, he's gonna flanking charge my big toad. Oh! Oh, what the fuck? We ultra whiff! We ultra whiff! Oh my goodness. Those hounds are in. We ultra whiff the other hound unit too, but they break off the board, so it doesn't matter. We get a draw. Our gambit is successful. How is that not in line of sight? I don't understand. Oh, I probably can't fit my base. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, I thought as much. Well, hey, good news here is that, I think that he still can't get into the objective. His base is, like, stuck. Rally? We do, in fact, rally with our pterodactyl. That's nice. It has 1 wound left, but it still has 3 attacks. Hex of Ruin on my big unit. Okay. Yep. They're probably dead. Skill doesn't do anything. But in this combat, skill does do something. I'm gonna Divine Favor my Newt Braves. Not super impressed with this game. The factions all seem the same. Sure, the elves got bows and the lizards have dinos, but there are no special mechanics like Beast? I don't know what you mean by that. No special mechanics like Beast? Beastmen could charge then fall back after combat? Oh, yes. I mean, it's definitely not like, it's definitely not specialized in any way. Yeah, he's pretty locked there. Okay, no hits with our flamer. That's very upsetting. We continue to jam him out of the zone here. Triceratops. Sixes to hit with the bows. We hit nothing. Leave yourself able to rear charge a couple of different units here. And then I don't know what we're going to try and use that Pterodactyl Rider to some effect at some point. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much. I suppose there's room to grow. I think the main point of this entirely is to be like fairly basic. Like it's not meant to ever be anything like you know, as complex as actual Warhammer Fantasy. Okay, we lose by 7. We don't hold. Those hounds can probably... Wow, he sends the infantry away from the objective? Okay. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, he wants that fight. We're going to countercharge then. I will intercept the Archdevil. Puts the hounds into the rear of my caster, which makes sense. That's actually good for me in a way. Confirm charges. Because he engages me, it means that I get to use spells this turn, which is nice. We get some free damage on the Archdevil. Arcane Web, not really gonna do much. I guess I'll pop Ancient Knowledge in the hope that I live from 8 Strength 5 attacks. We have more than 8 wounds here total, so we might. I want to see how both of these combats go. So I'm going to do this. Is it better to try and... I mean, this Manticore is not going anywhere. It just won't die. I think I'm going to try and rear charge the Northman Axe, because I'm pretty certain that the Fire Lizard isn't going to beat them in combat. That's pretty bad for me. That's really bad for me. Okay, 2-up saves. Oh, we draw! Yes! That's great! That's incredible. And then he whiffs. We take a wound. We ultra spike our dice. Holy. They do hold. We can rear charge and completely decimate them. Okay. That monster is holding, obviously. They... Oh no. Gonna need like a 4. Oh, we hold! Incredible. Not really gonna make that much of a difference, unfortunately. We do get to use our spell though, which is nice. Okay, that's gonna get engaged. Divine Favor on the Newt Graves? Yeah, because it won't affect the Triceratops at all. And with this combat, it's probably not worth it. I think we try and actually kill the Manticore. It only has 1 wound left, so that should be relatively easy as long as we're hitting on 4s and they're not killing us too quickly. Yes! We get the Manticore! Okay, so we get the Manticore and the caster. That's like 100-something points up. And we've jammed him out of the zone completely. He doesn't get to do anything, really. Northman Axe don't really take any damage. They draw... Wow, that's upsetting. The Fire Lizard's getting beat up pretty good here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We draw. We'll just duke it out there. And then these dogs are probably going to just absolutely beat the piss out of me. They do... But we draw, and it's one dog against my Ancient Toad. So we win. That is a victory there, friends. That is a victory. A big victory. We absolutely destroyed them. Now, I think he was using like a generic pre-picked army. The Archdevil, in my opinion, is not very good. Manticore is pretty good, though. But hey, 3 wins. 3 wins, and that was against... Wait, what the hell? That was against, like, a good player, apparently. Because we got 23 win points for it. Well, 4 wins, guys. 4 wins in a row. Maybe lizardmen are a little bit overtuned right now. They might be slightly overtuned. I think that at least one of those was definitely some dice. Like the gambit that we made in the one game versus the Darkborn to kill the Hydra, and we kind of spiked our dice and did it. And then we didn't run away with the pterodactyls. That was huge. So thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be back again this evening. I'm going to try and do some 1,000-point games if I can find some opponents this evening for that, to practice for the tournament. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you again real soon.